What's good? What's good? Mr. 221, what up, bro? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Stone Cold, what up? Justin, Eric Kwan is in the building. The veteran. Johnny Smith, what up? We're gonna get it. Let's get the likes up as we walk in, y'all. Raw Blog News, Mr. Dan Brady, Eric Bennett. He say finally caught alive, my boy. Big Brody. Let's get it. Boy, Justin Logan. Let's get it, man. As y'all walk in. Maurice White, what up? Maurice Deroni, what's good? Derani, what up, bro? I call him Make It Rain Ronnie. Uh Shema, what up? Jamal, Soul, what up, Soul? Dakota, what up? So let's get the likes up as we walk in, man. We'll make this real simple and sweet. This is why the NBA ratings is down. Look at these stars missing game. What up, though? Detroit is in the building. My boy Knowledge in the building. Terrence in the building. Tyrone Church is in the building. Let's get the likes up, man. Gonna make this quick. I want to touch on a few things. We need you guys to come on in the building. Um, First, I'm gonna. He said Raymond stay on at home guy now. I ain't no bullcrap. I've been in the house. This I ain't gonna lie. It's the most. This I ain't gonna lie. This the first time ever in my life I ain't go out on New Year's. First time ever in my life. In all the years I've been on Earth, first time in life I never went out on New Year's. The first time in life. Jeff, what up, Jeff? B Skrills, what up? I always go out on New Year's. Is it God telling me to settle down? The car, I think the car has something to do. It said the Lakers. He said Nick Richards. Do y'all think the Lakers? He said y'all think the Lakers getting every player? Yeah, the backslider is here. Yeah, but yeah, get them likes up as we walk in, man. Definitely appreciate you guys. Happy New Year's. You guys been great. You know what I'm saying? Felix, what up? He said, Kareem, I heard that the pause during the Tribe Called Quest into what? The pause, what that means? I don't know what you mean by that, bro. He said the Tribe Called Quest. Wow, Jeff said this is first year he not. Yeah, it's first year ever. I never soon. Oh man, I always was outside. Always. He said, Diddy, is that you? What up, Edgar? Um, yeah, D'Angelo Russell definitely had a good game. D'Lo definitely had a good game. I definitely need you guys to go in because I'm about to go in a minute. I'm about to go what I'm when it really came here to talk about. Definitely need you guys to hit that like button. I'm about to go in. Um, he said that Jamal said he ain't go out either. But I never missed a year. I never missed a year in my life. I never. I've been in the house. I've been in the house when the ball dropped, then go out. It's a lot of times I did that, but I never was in the house. Oh, he said they used the word pause. What that mean? Pause. I think I don't mind. The problem I have with pause, I don't like. old guys saying that. I think it's very mature old guys be saying pause, but when somebody say something like, yo, damn, he's tall, he mad long, yo, he long and lanky, pause. Like, huh? Or they be like, yo, he mad, bro, he thick. You know what I mean? He thick, he got thick neck and things like that. Oh, pause. Like this he took long steps to the basket. He took long 2 steps to the basket and dunked. Giannis took 2 long steps to the basket and dunked. Pause. Like that's more like a young person thing to me. Cedric said. Cedric said all that bitching Kareem was doing last night. Elder's right. You don't know the business side of the NBA. All right, I'm gonna get to that. Let's get to that. You woke me up, bro. You woke me up. I just want now I could really explain myself. I really could explain myself. Now, I rock with Elder and everything, but I totally disagree with Elder. Elder is what you number one, you can't win an argument with Elder. You cannot outtalk Elder. You cannot outtalk Elder and you can't win a debate with Elder for the most part. It ain't about to me, it ain't about winning a debate. But he outtalks you and then he speaks for a living. So words and everything and get to bring guys into what he's saying. He makes it sound good where it's like, okay, he right. The way he put his words was better than me. I don't know. But let's just deal with logic. See, what he was saying, oh, the business side. See, you guys don't even talk like that, think like that. And let me break everything down to you. It sound he almost made me lose it. But it sound what he was saying, it sounds good, but it didn't make no sense. If you're a team, mind you, when you're an owner and you own the team and everything, you have a responsibility to the organization. The end of the day is winning. That's number one, and putting to get the best players, the most talented players possible. If you want to trade, you better get. If you're going to leave a team with the best 2 players, you better get everything after that. You better get. So when you guys sit there and say, "Oh, um, oh, the business side of it," I'm gonna break that down. Before I break that down, first I'm gonna say this before I break it down. First, I want to apologize to if I offended somebody by getting saying how you guys. It's not about you agreeing with me, but I just think you guys wasn't even thinking. I just think that he persuaded you guys. I really do think Elder persuaded you guys to see his point, and y'all ain't even use your own common sense on it. You know what I mean? It's not about me being right, like I'm a know-it-all, but just to say the basic. See, y'all looking at it as because y'all Laker fans, so y'all don't care two rats ass about the Kings. But if the shoes was on the other foot, let's say if the Lakers was to trade Anthony Davis, and if the Lakers were to trade Anthony Davis, right? And let's say whoever they trade Anthony Davis for, let's forget the picks. Let's say they get 2 or 3 picks for first round picks for Anthony Davis. Forget the picks. And the team get to keep 2 of their best players, the team we trading Anthony Davis to. Let's say they get to keep 2 of their best players, right? And the team we trading for now, they get a guy that they really don't need, right? But he's decent. So I'm saying that as counting that as Rui. And then they get okay, the value player in Austin Reeves that okay you might like. And then if they got a good rookie that been playing good, who was at one time was second and rookie of the year outside of Jared McCain, he was second. You bypass that over a guy that didn't do anything to save 4 million. You wouldn't do that. You just wouldn't do that. You guys just want to listen to him to sound smart. That's like I wish I could think of a team right now. Oh, I just want to think of a team, a playoff like team. Um, a playoff like team. Cause see, y'all not looking at it because y'all Laker fans, so you thinking as, oh, I'd rather not do it because you want to keep connect because you're a Laker fan. But if you think about Sacramento, y'all keep saying it's business. It's not business. Sacramento, the $4 million not doing anything for them. Y'all keep saying business, listening to him. What is the $4 million doing for Sacramento? If they make that deal right now, number one, why would you? Okay, I'm gonna break this down. The person that said Kareem was bitching yesterday, and I don't understand business. Okay, I don't understand business. Who I want all y'all right now. I'm gonna do this slow. Everybody, please. I need participation. First, I need you guys to hit the like button. Outside of Anthony Davis and LeBron James, who's the number one most valued player on the Lakers? I'm gonna wait. I need y'all to put the person name up there. Outside of LeBron James and Anthony Davis, we're not counting them. Who is the number one player, the most valued player, as far as you could get the most back for in a trade that other teams will want? If teams look at your roster and you just blank out LeBron James and Anthony Davis, who the first player a team gonna want? AR and Austin Reeves. Correct. Thank you. Austin Reeves, it ain't about the contract. Austin Reeves, even his play. Right now, Austin Reeves is even the play. He playing better. Teams will want him because he's outplaying everybody outside of Bron and AD. Okay, cool. Now, who is the second? See, I don't want no joke time. This guy Pooh saying Bronny and Zamari. Let this be serious here for 1 second. Who is the second? If you're looking at the Lakers, I agree. 100% Austin Reeves is our number one player far as the other 29 teams. If they want a player on the Lakers and they trying to trade, Austin Reeves going to be the one they want. We all agree with that. Who is the second most valued player on the Lakers? If a team sit back and they will want that player, who is the second most valued player on that team? He said connect. See, you saying nobody. Like, come on, like this shit, like, grow up, man. He's saying Rui. People saying Rui. He's saying Max Christie. He's saying a lot of people saying Rui. People saying Max Christie. Some people saying Dalton Knecht. He's saying Rui. Some people saying Rui. Come on, I'm waiting for a few more people. Who is the second most valued player that teams will look at and they will want? He's saying Max Christie. He's saying it's Rui. It's not Rui. It's not. Rui value is not that. Let me tell you why Rui value is not that strong in the NBA. Number one, he's considered a one-trick point. He's not a good rebounder for his size. He don't play defense. He's not athletic. He can score. His best attribute is scoring. You already know what you're getting for. He's like a one-trick pony. He's not no. If you look at today's NBA, he's not no stretch. A guy that's gonna light it up for three. He's not a good rebounder. You know what I'm saying? And he don't play no defense. He's not athletic. So to me, it's clearly Dalton Knecht. Dalton Knecht clearly is the Lakers' second most valued player. Teams seeing enough and like what they see. He goes to the basket. He can hit a mid-range shot. He's athletic. He could shoot. He got scoring capability. He got great size. He got good body frame. Dalton Knecht, I guarantee you, more teams will want. And he's on a rookie deal. You getting him at $4 million. And Max Christie, I think his value definitely stepping up. I agree. Max Christie, if you want to say Christie and Knecht, whatever, okay, cool. But it definitely ain't no Rui. I can pretty much guarantee you that. I would love to sit there, GM poll, and they say the Lakers, you could grab at the picking. Now, if you want to say Christie, that makes a little more sense the way he's been playing lately. Okay, now who's the third most valued player on the Lakers? Who's the third most valued player on the Lakers? You saying Dalton? You saying Reeves E. Kelly? I'm not talking about. I said outside LeBron and Anthony Davis not counting. Outside of LeBron and Anthony Davis, we said we all agree that Austin Reeves number one. I think it's Reeves, but you could Reeves and Christie, you don't matter. He said Max. Some people saying Max. Some people saying Connect. Okay, cool. So okay, cool. But the bottom line is this, and I think this is my honest opinion. I think right now, if you look at the Lakers, I'm saying per value that other teams will want. I think in the pecking order, I think is Reeves first. I think Connect second because he definitely fit the bill on the NBA with the outside shooting, scoring ability. He fits it. I think Christie is third. Then I think Rui is fourth. Rui value is not like them guys value because you what is Rui? He had knocked down mid range shot. He's good. I'm not saying like but he's not a rebounder. He's not athletic, and he's not like a lights out outside shooter. So he said, Bron, if you counting jerseys, I'm talking about talent. I'm not talking about no gimmicks. We ain't talking about no gimmicks, no jersey sales. We saying value far as trade value. I'm not talking about no gimmicks. So my point is this: one name y'all didn't hear not one time. Nobody said at one time is Hood Safino, right? So now we got past that phase. Nobody said Hood Safino. So if you're a team and you could, this guy Dalton Connect, people was going crazy about him when he was dropping them 20s game winners. He done did what's name just took him out of the lineup. And then y'all listen to what Elder saying to why he's old. At the end of the day, he's 23, he's 23. Regardless of what, he's still 23. Forget that he's a rookie, he's still 23. So y'all let people mix up y'all minds. Y'all let people mix up y'all minds. You see what I'm saying? Y'all let people mix it. Y'all, oh, but he's old. He's not old. Forget that he's a rookie, whatever. He's still good. He has. It's not like you look at him, you be like, oh, he's 115 pounds. Oh, he got to get stronger. He got to get this. He got to do. He already could step right in. He got the man body. He's athletic. He already Hood TMZ. What up, bro? Go subscribe to Hood TMZ. He putting out good content. Um, he already is coming in and producing already at a good level, and he ain't even getting the correct minutes. He's not even getting the correct minutes. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this. So if you're a team, why would you take now? This is where you guys wrong sitting there listening to Elder about, oh, it's about the money. At the end of the day, you have to reach a floor anyway. You have to reach a floor. You can't sit there and be like, okay, I'm signing a whole full teams, a minimum players, and you have to have at least 160 something $1 million on your cap anyway. You gotta be at that level anyway. You're going to take the most value players, even if you have to flip them in some type of trade or something. Why would you take a player that has no value, didn't even do anything in the NBA, and Josefino, and his contract running out? So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, you take him, and let's say he come on your team and play good. Now you got to pay him. Now instead of the $4 million out, now you end up paying him way more money, and he could have just played good for 2 weeks. He might not be that good. He might just had a 2 week run in him where he played good enough. Now you end up paying, instead of paying $4 million, it worked out for him. Now you pay him $11-12 million. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think like this: $4 million not helping the Kings. It's not like it's helping them where the $4 million they're getting a max slot. It's not like, oh, now once they $4 million under the cap, they got a max slot now to get they can get a Tyrese Maxey now that they saved $4 million, or now they can get a Jaron Jackson Jr. because they got a full max. They still way over the cap. Then he's like, oh, but you could flip him and start getting expiring. It's not that easy. It's not that easy, and I proved to y'all it's not easy because every time I asked him to show, he said Sabonis, you could get expiring contracts. He could not get one team where you could get expiring contracts. He says easy to get. He said it's easy to get to get a bunch of expiring. It's not that easy. Not when you got high level players like that. When you got lower level players, it's more easier if you want um if you want expiring contracts because with high level players like Sabonis, you better get something that's worth it, because you'll be eating crow. You can't sit there and just grab anybody because they expiring contracts and it don't mean nothing. Then another thing, who's going to Sacramento? When has Sacramento ever been? Why would they need a tons of cap space? Who's they signed? They say, oh, you could always use them as trades, but a lot of times in the trades, those be dump offs. A lot of times in trades, when teams do that, those be dump off spots. When these teams and these low market teams, they take you not getting no high level player at the for the most part when you got it. Look, check the history. You're not getting no high level player at a dump off. When teams having cap space, like Detroit had cap space this year. What they did, dump off spots, dump off for guys like, okay, they took on Malik Beasley contract. Okay, we'll take on Tobias Harris. We'll take on Paul Reed. Those them type of deals you getting dump offs where teams, okay, I'll take them because you got the cap space to fill them in. You ain't getting no real players when you have cap space and you trading in for them. You're not getting that. So the point I'm making is, Elder, that's my man and everything. But Elder, he's a hella fine talker. He's a hella fine talker. He talks real good and he know how to work the room. He know how to work the room. You know what I'm saying? And simple fact that he know how to work the room, and he presented that to y'all. Y'all bought it and ate it up, and it sounded good, but it didn't sound good. Yes, at everything, certain situations is good for certain teams. A situation like that, you just went to the playoff, just had a bunch of good players. One dominoes out of effect. You got rid of a coach of the year last year. Now turn around, your star player want to leave. Now you got to just do a whole 360. You got to show some talent and things coming back. You have to do that. You can't just be dumping these guys off just to dump them off. That's basically saying, oh, to save $4 million. You'd rather save $4 million out to let this guy go and Husafino to save $4 million, and it's not what the $4 million getting you. And he's making it sound easy. Oh, I could just start trading up and getting inspired. It's not that easy. Because now you might not get the real true value for these guys. Then he said, oh yeah, you think these contended teams wouldn't want them? Yeah, but now you're dealing with first and second April. It's not as easy to make trades as it is. It's not that easy to make trades as it is. He's like, oh, well, you think teams wouldn't want Monk and DeRozan? Right now, if a team do want DeRozan, you think it'd be easy for them to find an ideal spot where they're going to get what they want? Number one, you're not getting no first round pick for DeRozan. So now they can't get a pick. Now they have to get a young player, and maybe the team they're dealing with, you can't do a 2-for-1. It's not easy making trades. So you think you're going to dump off all that salary with the summer of 25, you're going to have a boatload of cap space? That's not happening. You know how hard that is? You know how hard that is to sit there and come. You're not a cap space team as it is. You already at your limit. You know how hard it is now. You already took a couple players in for the Lakers, right? Let's say if they took the deal for the Lakers, you already took in 2 players and Reeves and Rui. That's not free agents. So that means you didn't move the needle far as cap space. You only moved the needle with $4 million with Hood Safino. You know how hard it is now. The next few players you trying to trade. You're trying to trade Monk, Kevin Herter, Kevin Herter, Sabonis, and DeRozan. You know how hard it is if to get all four of them, to get a bunch of to get expiring contracts for every last four of them, then to have cap space. That's next to impossible, especially to do it in this short period of time right now between now and the deadline. And then even in the summertime, you try to do it's not easy task because it's hard. Number one, it's hard to even make a trade to begin with, because if a team is a 1/8 or 2 apron, the money have to match to the T. And then sometimes you might can't do a 2-for-1. It may have to be a 1-on-1 trade. It's not that easy. So it sounded good. You're not gonna why wrestle and do all that, and you could get a good player and Dalton Knecht. And he only making four. He said, you keep saying $4 million, but it's really like 15 through the duration of his contract. If you get Dalton Knecht, they want to move him. Believe me, Dalton Knecht, how many people in here think Dalton Knecht is good? And a show of hands, how many people you think to sit there, how many people you say that y'all think that Dalton Knecht is good? Is he good or not? Or y'all think he's not that good? Is he good or not? Get the likes up. Is Dalton Knecht is good or not? So far, everybody's saying he good. Everybody's saying he's good or not. Yeah, see, so now one person say he's not a good player. Okay, so he's good. At the end of the day, and then the psychology of it, oh, he's old. He's 23. He's 23. So it's let me ask you this. Is 23 years old is old? Is that old?
That's considered. Yeah.
Come on, y'all, get it up. It's 23 years old. It's considered old. See, that's the point. That's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. What happened last night? I got out talk. I got out talk. Clear as day, 23 is not old. But he keeps saying teams looking at him as an old player. How? He's 23. 23 is 23. It's no change in that. 23 is 23. There's no change in that. How he could sit there and say, oh, he's 23, but teams consider him old. How? How can the team consider him old and he's 23? See, this is what I'm saying. And this what got me mad with a lot of you guys, because a lot of you guys fed into the dumb shit. A lot of guys fed into the dumb shit, saying, "Oh, yeah, but he is old. He's 23. He's 23. However you cut, slice and dice it, he's still 23. Oh, but teams looking at him as there ain't no such thing as looking at he's 23. Regardless, take out all I don't care if he's been to school 90 years. He's still 23. How can the team go sit there and be like, oh, I don't want him because I consider him old? But he's 23. He's 23. See, this is what the bullshit that a lot of you guys start installing in your head yesterday that didn't make sense. It does. I don't care if he was 26. He's still not. 26 is not old. It's 26 years. Let's say if he was 26. It's 26 is old. If he was 26 years old, it's 26 is old. No. Ain't no such thing. They look at him old. Old is old. Young is old is old. That's just the bottom line. Young is young and old is old. Ain't no keep going, oh, consider. Ain't no consider. Age is your age. Yeah. So correct. Now, SGA Shea is 26. So if we having a conversation talking about Shea, just a random basketball conversation talking about Shea, will we Shea still considered a young player?
Cut that light off. I had it off already.
Shea is still considered a young player. Right or wrong? Is Shea still considered a young player? See, a lot of you guys, some of you guys just not growing up. He said, "Nah, Elder checked you." Like you guys is at times everything is not jokes. Everything is not jokes. You know what I'm saying? Everything. I'm just making pure common sense that you guys sometimes doing the thing. If y'all just settle down, take a deep breath, and just listen, you sound crazy. He sat there and said teams consider him old, and he's only 23. How can you consider somebody old and you're 23 years old? There's no slicing the dice in that. There's no slicing the dice in that. It is what it is. He's 23. 26 not even old. Teams don't look at him that way. How are they looking at him? How? What other way they looking at him but his date of birth saying he's 23 years old? Because somebody say things and sound good. Oh, I know this. Teams looking at that. It's always about money. These owners always thinking about. You sit there and say, and then that's false. These teams always think about money. They're always trying to save money, but they overpay all players all the time. They overpay players all the time. But how can you sit there and say, oh, these teams always trying to save money, but a lot of times they overpay players? You got a bunch of teams right now, got a bunch of overpaid players on their team. Bunch of teams got a bunch of overpaid players, but they're trying to save money. It's a million overpaid players. Oh, but they trying to always, yeah, teams do try to save money. I'm not saying that, but a lot of teams got a bunch of overpaid players. That's just the bottom line to it. You can look down the line like, damn, they overpaid for him. But you think a better player, a guy like Dalton Knecht, they not gonna take him because they want to save $4 million. And what they doing nothing with the $4 million because they don't have no cap space. They doing nothing with the $4 million. They don't have the cap space. That's just the bottom line. They don't have the cap space with the $4 million. You always, the rule of thumb, get the best players you can get. If you're giving up your superstar player, if you thinking about that's the mistake, you're a bad GM. If I'm letting the team keep their best two players, I want everything else lined up after that. Now I ain't gonna take a player now. Now it's one thing if he's getting 30 million and it's a bad con, that's something different. But I want everything after that. If I'm the for real, I'm the Kings. I want Christie too. I want Christie. I'm asking for everything. I want Christie, Reeves, Knecht. Those my main three players. And I know I may have to take a bigger salary, but those to me is the Lakers three top outside of LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Those the three high value players on the Lakers. Reeves, Knecht, and Rui. I mean, and Christie. Though I guarantee you, ask a team right now, if you just say on value, those the three high value teams there is. You know what I'm saying? There is. And I would, even though I don't think the Lakers gonna get him, I would love for him to get, I guarantee you Knecht will be in every day and you will not see no Josefino. I will bet anything. I will bet anything. Anything. I'll bet anything that if let the conversation heat up, I guarantee you're not going to see Josephine. You want to see connecting that deal. I guarantee I would love to be on the other end of that phone call. I guarantee you they're gonna want Reeves Knecht and they're gonna probably want Christie too. They're gonna want everything. That ain't gonna mean they're gonna get it, but they're not gonna be talking about no Josefino. Only way they're gonna want him if they have to settle and be like, all right, well, we got all the draft capital, we got Reeves, we got connect already, and well, we got like a situation like, all right, well, y'all may be able to save one of them between um Christie or Connect. Y'all be able to save one of them. Y'all give me all y'all draft pick, do all this, but y'all gonna save one of them. And they be all right, and the Lakers have to pick one. But other than that, they not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they're getting Fox anyway. But yeah, but I wasn't gonna be on this live long. But I just want to jump to the the Gilbert Arenas is sad. At this point, I think he really that white boy cooked Gilbert Arenas. He cooked him so bad, and Kwame Brown made the Kwame Brown did the video. Um, he cooked Gilbert Arenas about the Kobe and LeBron thing. He cooked um he cooked Gilbert Arenas, and now Gilbert Arenas back on live with the dude now. He did cook Gil. He cooked Gil. He called Guild out on a lot of the BS, and then a lot of the BS there is. Do I like the Yankees? No, I'm a Red Sox fan, but this is my favorite hat. Yeah, that guy there, yo, he killed Gilbert. He killed Gilbert. Yeah, I'm about to go back and listen to it. That's why I said I just want to go come on live. It's crazy. I just want to come check in with you until the guy said it and stirred me up real quick. And but that don't, you know what I don't mean nothing. He said Gilbert Wright, Shaq 3 Finals MVPs. You know what I don't mean nothing. Shaq had, if you a coach, now I'm gonna speak on this. If you a coach, look what Kobe doing all of the West, every run they had, the Lakers, the hardest run for the Lakers was getting out of the West. Once they got to the finals, it was a cupcake. If you know, a lot of you guys wasn't even around then. This why, and that's why I said Gil is sick. The Lakers' hardest run was getting out the West. Once every team came out the West, they said whoever come out the West winning the championship. The Lakers had Indiana. Everybody named Mother knew Lakers was winning that. The Lakers had Philadelphia. Allen Iverson was a one-man army. Everybody knew the Lakers won that. They had the Nets. Any team came out that West, if them Sacramento Kings came out that West, or them Portland teams and San Antonio, those the three teams, Portland, San Antonio, Sacramento, would have beat every one of those teams the Lakers played in the finals. That was their hard thing, and that's when Kobe was putting in that work, getting out of there. Once Shaq had the mismatch. Shaq went against. I'm not saying like Shaq. This is not a stab on Shaq, but Shaq. It was like a clear mismatch. Like common sense go through Shaq. He had Todd McCullough. You know what I mean? He had Rick Schmidt. He in the Indiana series. Rick Schmidt. He had Todd McCullough in the Sixers spirit of Mutombo, old Mutombo. Shaq had the advantage in every finals, but just because he getting the finals MVP, that don't mean anything. You know what I mean? Shaq, that don't mean anything. And this guy Gilbert just be talking. He's not giving it up, and that's why I said that white guy cooked him. It's like it's crazy how he Gilbert. You know what's crazy about Gilbert? You barely see a player, especially now in the active. This guy, you was going against LeBron. You was in the Eastern Conference. Y'all teams, quote unquote, supposed that was like rivalries. Y'all ain't like each other. Y'all met up in the playoffs a few times, and for you to ride LeBron like that, for him to ride LeBron like that was crazy. Yeah, Shaq definitely deserved the MVPs. I never said that Shaq ain't deserved the MVPs, but what I'm saying is Kobe was putting that work in all throughout the playoffs to get to the finals, putting work in. Kobe was putting work in going to the finals. But Gilbert saying that like a Batman and Robin. Kobe, who you giving the ball to in the clutch? Who getting the clutch free throws? Who was getting the ball down the stretch time after time was Kobe. So to sit there and say that, like That's what I'm saying. It get me mad when people try to make, oh, he was his. Just because you got two good players, you got two good players. Everybody's not. That Shaq and Kobe was like parallel. It wasn't no big distance like, oh, he clearly like the. No, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. Shaq and Kobe's like Magic and Kareem. Kareem was Magic was a major key, and Magic was who he was, and Kareem was who he was. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Them guys there, man. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I hate to get into that GOAT debate stuff or who better, Shaq and Kobe. But it's just sad when a guy like Gilbert and he said, yeah, Kobe my favorite player, but you down to him and even his strong points that you know the strong suits, you down him. I'm not saying if you feel okay, I like Kobe better than Michael Jordan, right? Clearly, I like Kobe better than Mike. I've never been a Michael Jordan fan, right? But I would still say, okay, Michael is better than Kobe, right? But if it's a debate, I'm not just gonna go everything against Kobe. It's gonna be things I'm gonna say, oh no, Kobe had a better handle than Mike. Kobe was a better passer than Mike. Kobe was a better three-point shooter than Mike. You know what I mean? I could say give those type of things. I'm not just gonna go everything against no no Kobe Bryant just because you know what I mean. Because I want to tell everybody that Michael Jordan better, or if I'm just going that way, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, you could call it fair. It's like Gilbert said, but Gilbert that guy just cooked Gilbert. And that's why I said I was gonna run back over there and finish watching it. That's what I said. I just came to come up here, but I said I have to go. He's cooking Gil. He's cooking Gil. And Gil points. Gil, I thought Gil was way more smarter than basketball than he is. And then sometimes it's hard with the era. If LeBron, no way in the world Bron would have played 20 years the style of play with Jordan played. No way. LeBron complained right now. LeBron complained about that little ticky tack foul on Boston when he went to the basket. These guys runs out of LeBron way. LeBron get clear paths. LeBron get no physicality. He don't even get hard. People don't hard foul LeBron. LeBron don't get no real hard fouls like that. LeBron is a number one crybaby. And then not only that, LeBron definitely been overrated in a lot of situations. LeBron James always throughout his career been always known to make his teammates better. LeBron throughout his whole career, they've been saying LeBron a good teammate. And both of those two things is the furthest thing from the truth. LeBron is not a good teammate. It always been said, oh, LeBron James, he's a good teammate. No, he's not. It's nothing good about LeBron James as a teammate. LeBron make players better. No, he don't. Those two things is false. How can LeBron be a good teammate and every time teammates get killed in the media with every team he been on, he stay quiet. He talks about everything else, but when it come to that, he try to get everybody traded. Like, come on. Ain't no good teammate with that. You can't roll with the punches. Everything got the lineup for you. Everything got the lineup for you. You can't roll and thug things out. Come on, let's stick it out. No, these my guys. Win, lose, or draw. You sit there and do that, like, and let everybody, your fan base, blame this player, blame that player, blame the GM, blame the coach, blame the players. It's always a blame game on his team. He never step up and defend no coach. He never step up defend the general manager. He never defend his teammates. He never do none of these things. He never do none of it. So how's you a good teammate if you don't even do that? What makes you a good teammate? When you only cool with things going right, so when things go wrong, you know what you do. And it's not true you make players better. That's not true. That's not true. People that's why I said sometimes people hear stuff and it sounds good and they just runs with it. LeBron James, oh my God, he's a good teammate. He's a better teammate than Kobe. Kobe demand more for players, but he's straight up. He's not gonna bullshit you. You know where you stand with him. Yeah, he may him and Michael may yell at you and come at you, but they not gonna sit there and smile in your face and then tell management to trade you. They not gonna do that. The minute LeBron, that whole play with Anthony Davis was set up from the start. LeBron never connected with them young guys. From the second game of the season when they played Houston, when Rondo and Brandon Ingram got into it with Chris Paul, we saw with LeBron stand back then. LeBron, that play was already set, and soon when he got to the Lakers, if the plan was in. A month later, oh, Anthony Davis signed with Clutch. Oh, Anthony Davis went out. Anthony Davis only wanted to play for the Lakers. That thing was already set in from the time he signed with the Lakers. From the time he signed with the Lakers. From the time he signed with the Lakers, he already had that play in. But he's a good teammate. What makes LeBron a good teammate? I'm waiting. Somebody right now come on here tell me what makes LeBron a good teammate. Do you know what a good teammate is? A good teammate is if you're the leader, you gotta be supportive. You gotta be supportive. You gotta understand and be supportive and get the best. You sit there and run the management and want to get guys traded. You don't like this guy because this, that, and the third. You start speaking to him. Nah. Kobe encouraged his players, this, that, and the third. He told them straight up. Kobe don't really Kobe don't get into that mess. Oh, trade him. Oh, this, that, and the third teammate get bashed. Even people say if they want about Kevin Durant, but one thing I could say when Kevin Durant was at OKC, Kevin Durant always defended his management, he defended his coaches, and he defended his players. You could say what you want. When the James Harden thing went down, Kevin Durant clearly, when they was trying to sit there and get at him, yo, that was messed up. I think that was bad that, the James Harden, he said, Kevin Durant clearly said, I was, James Harden, my friend, uh, and, we're going to miss him, but, you know what I mean? That's not my job. We're going to play, and I'm going to embrace the guys that coming in. He didn't like the trade went down. He didn't like it. He didn't like the trade that was going down. But he embraced the players' walk. He didn't make them feel no kind of way because they traded his friend and he didn't like the trade. He didn't make them feel. He embraced the Kevin Martin and them guys. When Kevin Martin and them guys came over from the trade, he embraced them. He ain't go and kill management and be like, oh, they trade James, now I want to leave. He didn't do that. When Skip Bayless and them was going at Russ, he was defending Russ. That's a leader. People say if they want about Kevin Durant, but Kevin Durant, he don't do that BS LeBron do. LeBron do it every time. Long as he not winning, let things go sour with this thing here. He said, just you YouTube chumps talk bad about LeBron, not his former teammates. There's a lot of guys talk about Bron. How number one, LeBron is very powerful. That's number one. Who gonna really say much? So Amon Shumpert talked bad about LeBron. There's a lot of guys said little slick shit about LeBron. LeBron laugh in your face and sit there and be wanting you gone. Wanting you gone. That's why Kyrie left. Russ talked bad about LeBron. Pat Bev, so how you gonna sit there and say nobody talks about Bron? You think D'Lo feel? You think D'Lo and say D'Lo's still in the league, but you and Russ still Westbrook still in the league. You think Westbrook don't feel a way about LeBron James? You think D'Lo don't feel a way about LeBron James? You think a lot of them guys feel a way about LeBron? He's an Axis championship teammates. Listen what you saying. Axis. Listen what you just said. Axis championship teammates. Nobody really. Everything. I just told you. Amon Shumpert say some slick stuff about LeBron. You said Axis championship. Everything went well. They won. Why would somebody talk bad? You winning. When things go bad, look what LeBron do. I just said when things going good, he's cool, but soon when things go south, he real slick. When they was talking about KCP and Danny Green, he not one time defended a man. Danny Green was getting death threats. He never one time defended Danny Green. KCP was getting ran through the mud. Dwight Howard spoke up heavy. Dwight Howard the only one spoke up for him. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Westbrook took shots. He says former teammates. Now you saying championship teams. You moving the goalposts. He said Danny Green loves her. All right. In real time, you guys see it. I'm not here to change nobody's mind. That's the bottom line. I'm not here to change nobody's mind. But all you guys can look in real time. When shit is not right, when do he ever step up and support his teammates? When? And I just say he smile in your face and he's sneaky. LeBron James gonna who nobody gonna talk bad about. He's not. He smile, joke, laugh, give you handshakes, and he might be cool off the court. Off the court, he might sit there. How's your kid? How's your family? Your kid may come by. He may laugh. Hey, joke around with your kids, play with your kids, throw them up, and take pictures of your kid. He may do all that. But at the end of the day, he moves a lot behind the scenes. He moves a lot funny behind the scenes. Anybody can do that. Smile in your face, laughing, joking, but you know how he really feel. I'm not happy. We need F them picks. That means somebody got to get traded. You wonder one time he ever sit there, step up and be like, nah, this our team. We roll every year in the Lakers, always the same thing. Trades. This player, somebody always a scapegoat. And whoever the scapegoat, he was Dennis Schroeder. He never came to Dennis Schroeder aid. He never came to Dennis Schroeder aid when he can destroy it in the Laker media. Yeah, so I'm gonna see you guys later. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.